Alright, this is going to be a quick unboxing, no shooting, of the LCS SE-19, which is the predecessor to the Sk19. There we go, that's it right there. And this is my personal 25. This thing's lightweight and vicious. It's fully automatic. We got the carbon fiber going on. You know, the receiver's kind of cut out. This thing's awesome. Anyway, it does, though, have this full metal sort of back end. So the other one, the new one that we're about to look at, the SE-19, is quite different. It has a folding stock. Whew. Nice tactical case. Looks like this got my tag on it. It's the 6.35 20. Ooh, nice. There it is, all strapped in. Very nice. Look at that business, you guys. Ooh, wow. There it is. That thing's all aluminum too. Folding stock, that's also aluminum, of course. This one's built to be, I don't know, you know, the two models are a little more sleek, a little more maneuverable, lightweight. Let's get a close-up look. Looks like I got some rails. Very nice to put on the sides. It comes with a Fill Pro, which is lame, but I'll take it. Alright, so it looks like pretty run-of-the-mill buttstock, but I think that's probably interchangeable. Wow, we got some major stuff going on right there with a folding stock. Nice rail on the good old Sk19. Ooh, deal right there. Unremovable magazine. Looks like we got a soft rubber grip. Very nice. And then down here, I guess we got the power adjustment. Very nice, because there's definitely nothing else back there. So I believe that's probably your regulator adjustment, or however they do the power on this thing. And then we got the old selector switch. But then there's also a redundant safety, I believe. Nope, that's it. Only one safety on this bad boy. Looks like we're already railed out right here in the beginning. And then they give us extra rails, because you got an M-lock handguard going all the way down here. You can put weights or whatever you want on there. Looks like we got a trap door right here. We got a depth gauge on the end, probably tells your tank pressure. And then down here, I'm guessing that's your regulator pressure. And then there's a look, it's like we just have sort of a recessed rail going down the end here. SE-19, semi-full auto. Special edition, nice. And up at the front, this is like a barrel band. Very solid in there, but it looks like this is actually not threaded on all the way. Yeah, there's actually something going on up here where you want to thread this on like that, and then I'm fully tight, but I still got a little spinning action here, but that's all closed up right there. One thing is you definitely want to probably upgrade your buttstock, because you're not going to be doing any target shooting like that. Have to figure that out. Ooh, look at that. They gave us like an airsoft stock on a $2,000 gun. Alrighty then. That's fine though. It's made to be upgradable. Look at this beautiful stuff. Got a nice metal button right there. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. Wow, that is the nicest folding stock I've ever seen, that's for sure. Now what happens when we get it closed, it just kind of flops there, so it's going to close by itself. But at least for storage, yeah, it's too bad it doesn't stay open. Look at this business, you guys. It's super loose right there. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know, you may be able to actually tighten that up. Looks like it might be adjustable. Yeah, very nice. But yeah, I would want to change out the buttstock. Boy, when it's closed though, it's very solid. It's freaking fully solid right there. So yeah, there it is, you guys. That's the new LCS SE-19. They're only available at Krell Airguns in the Netherlands, but they do ship to the US for like 50 bucks. And they ship fast. So you'll get it in like 3 or 4 days. I'm sure it's great to shoot. I don't know if I'm going to shoot it yet. Like I said, I bought this with my own money. I might just flip it on eBay and double my money, so we'll see though. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. There's a close-up look at a fine PCP rifle.